Hi, I'm Lucy James, and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and I play Murphy on Z Nation, and I listen to One Up Gaming podcast.
Yeah, this how we do it, y'all. L-G-E, man.
Straight out of Diamond Star Production.
What up to you, One Up Gaming? They not really ready for this one. One Up Gaming is behind me. Let me get in beast mode. If you wanna try me, you don't need a cheat code. Conte is who I be. To you it's Mr. Hero, legendary adversary. Flows consider lethal. I'm a Super Saiyan, I got Dragon Balls, I wouldn't lie. You might think I'm playing when I'm saying I can really fly. When I'm on the track, you feel the energy I'm pushing out. Put me on the map. One Up Gaming's who I'm talking about. I'm the rapping Master Chief, epic to say the least. Contain the hero, better etch that in your memory. And so the One Up Gaming for the show out. Contain the hero is really gonna show out. Show out. Contain. And so the One Up. And so the One Up.
Dope bitch you ever heard.
And it's David, it's One Up Gaming, it's episode 360 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So this week we'll have a quick run through. I'm just recording it on a Monday, which is a little bit early because I've got 2 full days at work. And then on the on the Thursday I like to just chill. So I need to get this all recorded and all done. And then I'll edit it off bit by bit throughout the week, ready to go Friday. So as I say, 360 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Sponsored as always by Games Inspired Music. It's an album, you can stream it, you can buy it. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. And we'll do some giveaways straight away. First of all, Evercade cartridge Interplay Collection 2. If you want this, just leave a comment on any of our videos that says Evercade and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So Evercade and subscribe. Win this. We also have one of our t-shirts that you can win. Again, just subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave the comment t-shirt, and we'll give that away as soon as someone puts t-shirt on any of our videos. And that, my friends, is basically it. We do have a load of Steam games. So we have some Steam codes for 2 different games. And we also have some Humble Bundle keys. So again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, just subscribe to it. Complete brain fart moment. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to us. Like us, share us. Let everyone else know. Just leave a comment on any of our videos once you've subscribed that just says either Steam or Humble Bundle. And we'll give out a code. Like, we've got loads of them to give away. So we'll give out these as many as we can throughout the days. So back into what we've been doing. So episode 360. Joe Dowling, his book, The Outrunners, out now. Please buy this. Get it on the Amazon Kindle store, I'm going to say. And if you subscribe to the Amazon Prime, I think you can buy this, get this included within the subscription service. Trying to think what else is there. I think that's it. I think it's it. So I will have a quick 2-second break and we'll be back with the games played this week.
Hi, I'm Matt Kapp, the lead artist on Binding of Isaac Rebirth and the creator of Castle of Darkness, and I listen to the One Up podcast.
Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
And we're back. It's still episode 360 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Still David here, One Up Gaming. and we're going to go through the games being played this week. First of all, I want to say that I have actually watched The Flash, the movie, and it was good. It wasn't great, but it was like one of the better DC movies that I've seen. I've never really enjoyed time travel movies, so that kind of threw me off a wee bit. And I will say that I don't think all the CG sort of like commentary it was necessary. For me, the movie, technically it didn't look great, the CG, but I think it was artistically chosen to have that kind of weird look, because I don't think you would purposely make it look that saturated and that weird. I honestly think that they went for a time dilation-y thing and made it look a bit warped and a bit weird. That's what I think. I don't think that all this malark about the stuff is worth it. Decent movie. I don't think it's worth the millions of dollars it was meant to like produce and make, but it was good. So first game played this week was the Enigma Machine. Now this one, it looks as though you start off at a job and it's a simple text screen, and you have to basically like the computer's talking to you and you have to reply back, like give it your what you're doing, what you're up to, like a DOS commands, and it's really quite interesting, you know, how it like does all that. And then once you get so far through that sort of sequence, it goes into a first-person view puzzle game, but the graphical style is very pixelated, kind of 1995 era, very janky, very grainy, but again it's an artistic style. But again, it was probably a budget game, so it's probably easier for them to do that. I enjoyed it until we got to puzzles, and then I just tapped out because my brain doesn't do puzzles. But if you're interested in a puzzle game with a first-person interface with a proper full computer, I'd give it a go. It seemed quite interesting. It was cheap as chips, but they're quite expensive now. But yeah, the Enigma Machine, not a bad little game. Next up, 8-Ball Pocket. Now this one, what can you say? It's a basic snooker, I guess it's pool simulator sort of thing. And I can't remember because I'm an idiot if it had UK rules and American rules, but I think I played a game of the American rules, stripes and dots, I think that, and a different shape on the braking when you're braking it, when you queue them all up. But it played alright, it looked alright, nothing special. The only criticism I had, when you were aiming, it was very slow or very fast. It was, you couldn't, it just didn't have that thing about it. It was just a bit weird. But yeah, 8-Ball Pocket, I wouldn't recommend. It's not the best game that I played. It's not the worst, but I wouldn't recommend it. Next up, Crazy Trucks. Now this game, oh my lord. It's a monster truck racing game that has horrendous physics. It has donuts for wheels. It's so saturated, the bright colours just glow on the screen, it looks like lava, and it does look like a game made for the PS2, just shined up a little bit to go onto like the newer consoles. It's cheap, it's crap, it's rubbish, the physics are all over the place, you hit a car and you bounce all over, and it's just crap. Do not buy this game. I bought this game because I'm an idiot, but yous do not have to buy this game. Next up, I'm going to have a bit of a talk about this one now. So, Antstream Arcade. Now, I was really interested in this a year or so ago on the PC, but things happened and I didn't want to subscribe to a service, so I never got into the Antstream sort of thing. I knew about it, I was interested in it, but I never got into it. And then I didn't know nothing about this, but then all of a sudden I got loads of emails saying Antstream Arcade is out now for the Xbox Series X. I guess it's like Xbox One, Xbox, all the Xboxy sort of consoles, I'd ever guess. And this is a portal, a wrapper that you open up, and then it loads up to, I think it's got like over 1,300 old retro games. So I think it's got, and I might get some wrong, Arcade, PS1, Amiga, so Commodore Amiga, C64, Mega Drive, SNES. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but it's got like the 16-bit, the 8-bit. It's probably got NES. Yeah, it's got NES. So it's got like all those sort of games covered. And you just go on to one of the games that's there. You can favourite it. You can do challenges. You can read about them, and then you click play, and it just boots straight into the game, and you play it. So you are technically streaming the game, but because I don't know why, but it works well. The streaming service works well on this game. It looks good. It looks decent. There isn't as much pixelation. There isn't as much ghosting as some of the other streaming services I've used in the past. It's not as good as Boosteroid. So I think Boosteroid's technology is really good, but that's £10 a month, and then you'll also have to have your own games. This one you pay, I think it's £30, and you get a year's subscription to the service. Or you can pay $79.99, and it gives you like a lifetime membership to the service. So you have to think, is it going to last 3.5 years, or is it not, with licensing agreements and all that kind of stuff going on? But Antstream Arcade, amazing little bit of software, great thing. I recommend it. If you're into retro stuff, it's a no-brainer. Buy it, subscribe to it, play the games, it's amazing. So next game, Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I was never a big Harry Potter fan. I kind of got that beaten into me by one of my ex-partners years ago. She would watch all the movies, she would listen to all the audiobooks every night before going to bed, and it kind of got drilled into my little feeble brain, and so I thought, I'll give it a go. And Hogwarts Legacy, it's more of a third-person action RPG sort of game. It looks stunning. You know, the background, all the scenery, the photo box things look absolutely stunning. Gameplay's a little bit samey, does nothing new, but if you're into the Harry Potter world, the wizarding world, you create your own character. Actually, you don't. Sorry, I'm a liar. You are someone that's 15 that gets brought into Hogwarts, and stories, and you get the hat on. You chooses who you are, what house you're in. You go, and then you sort of start exploring the castle, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love this game. Then we had MX vs ATV All Out. Now this one is the precursor to the one that's came out, was it last year or the year before now? I can't remember. But like the full open world Rainbow Studios style off-road racing game. So you can have like MX bikes, ATVs, little quad bikey things, little buggies, and it's an open world. It plays great. If you loved all these old Rainbow Studio games from years ago, now they did do a lot of PS2 stuff and PC stuff, their gameplay is amazing. I love the gameplay. Moment to moment gameplay is amazing. Graphics look good, and I easily recommend it. And I can't remember what the hell the new one is now. Is it Alive? Can't remember. But the new one, if you can get that, that's also amazing. I love that as well. So the last game that we played this week is Steel Rats. Now this one, I loved the intro. I loved the music, proper grungy, heavy metal guitar, and it's you're in a biker gang, and you find out that all people have been kidnapped or whatever stories, and it's a side on platform style game, but you're on your motorbike and you actually press a button to make the front wheel turn into like a razor bladey saw, and you cut through things as you're driving around, and you combat people, you fight people, and it's a little puzzly platformy sort of game. It's really nice. It's cheap. It's really cheap, and I easily say it is a good little game. So buy that, I recommend that. And as a cheap, cheerful, side-on, 3D, kinda 2D, 2.5D sort of game, it's a good little one. So we've been playing the Boostroid stuff, so please watch our videos. So as always, we have every Monday we have the UK Top 40 charts. Tuesday we have the Boostroid video. On a Wednesday we have Which is Best. On Thursdays we have the Retro Thursdays. Fridays we have the podcast, which is normally not live, but it's recorded live and I edit it together. It's live. And we also have the games played this week on a Saturday, and every Sunday we have this week's news. So please check out our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. Got loads of reviews on there, loads of new news pieces on there, loads of bits and bobs. So thank you to all the new staff. Great having a team again, it's nice. And I will end that here, and we'll come back with a quick break after a quick break, and we'll have this week's news.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm the developer of Purr Rocket, an iOS space game with cats. And I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast. You can find a link to download my game at facebook.com/PurrRocket.
Hello, still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 360 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So we'll go straight into this week's news. And when I say that, first of all, put Evercade on any of our videos as a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and win this Evercade Interplay Collection 2 cartridge. T-shirt, one of our t-shirts. Again, subscribe, leave a comment, t-shirt on any videos for this chance to win a t-shirt. And we have some Steam games and some Humble Bundle games. So just subscribe and leave the comment, either Steam or Humble Bundle, and we'll get those games emailed out to you as soon as we can. So, news. We'll go straight into this week's news. So first of all, Starfield's pickpocketing will make things way more intense by playing out in real time. Players who enjoy stripping Bethesda's NPCs of everything they're worth won't have such an easy time of it in Starfield, as pickpocketing will happen in real time. Space thieves will have an extra level of intensity when picking the pockets of poor NPCs, as unlike in previous Bethesda games like Skyrim or Fallout 4, time won't pause during, so in Starfield. A Reddit post from Octane 2022 shared a sliver of Starfield gameplay previously gone unnoticed that shows the player creeping around behind an unsuspecting guard as they pull items from their pockets, from their person. Players no longer have all the time in the world to weigh up the odds of taking items, which are presented alongside a percentage chance of alerting the NPC, significantly raising the stakes. Some users also wondered if this means lock-picking will happen in real time too. I wonder if lock-picking will be the same way, said Bar 2112 in the replies. It is in Dying Light and adds a considerable amount of anxiety while trying to lockpick with baddies nearby. Starfield's perhaps the most anticipated video game release in recent memory, and has therefore captured the attention of fans in some wild and wonderful ways. Virtual sandwiches got people talking about it being locked at 30 frames a second, for example, while the ESR revealed drugs, in-game purchase, and jetpack sex. All sounds scrummy to me, to be honest. So what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to the the Starfield game? Are you looking forward to finding out all these weird and wonderful things that happen in this game? If so, please leave comments. We'll chat. We'll talk about this thing. So we're going to the next bit of news, and that is Tencent buys Dying Light developer Techland. Will continue to operate independently and retain ownership of its IPs. So Tencent announced it's buying Polish developer Techland, the studio behind Dead Island and the original Dead Island and the Dying Light series. Techland CEO Paweł Merchuraka announced that Tencent is currently in the process of becoming the studio's majority shareholder. Teaming up with Tencent will allow us to move full speed ahead with the execution of the vision of our games. We have chosen an ally who has already partnered with some of the world's finest video game companies and helped them reach new heights while respecting their ways of doing things. So he also insisted that Tencent will own the studio. Techland will retain full ownership of his intellectual properties, maintain creative freedom, and continue operating independently. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a good thing for them, or do you think it's a sign that everyone is getting bought now? Everyone is getting bought. It's crazy. It really is crazy how everyone is at the table to be bought and to be sold. And yeah. So we'll move on to the next sort of like bit of news, and that one, my friends, is iconic Beetlejuice statue stolen from the sequel set. A lamppost with a distinctive pumpkin decoration was also stolen. Theft on the Beetlejuice 2 set has seen an iconic statue stolen. The eye-catching artwork featured in Tim Burton's original 1988 comedy classic and was supposed to feature in the upcoming sequel. However, a report from the Vermont State Police has revealed the statue was stolen alongside a lamppost with a distinctive pumpkin decoration on top. We tried saying the name of the stolen statue 3 times, but it didn't come back, they said in a recent Facebook post. Dumb cheese. That's meant to be a drum, sorry, I'm not very good. Vermont State Troopers are investigating the theft of this £150 set piece from the Beetlejuice 2 filming location in East Corinth, along with a lamppost topped with a distinctive pumpkin design. Did it actually show what that one looks like? Reportedly stolen between 5 PM on Thursday the 13th and 11 AM on Monday the 17th, so over the weekend, while shooting on location in Vermont. The thieves drove up to the lamppost in an older model GMC pickup truck just after midnight on July 14th, removed the base and then loaded it onto the truck. Security staff reported that the thieves returned on Monday to steal the statue. No arrests have been made. Oh my god. That's ballsy. Absolutely ballsy. What do you guys think? Beetlejuice 2, are you excited? I loved the first one, I really did. I loved Beetlejuice. But for some reason, I just think that a lot of these sequels from movies from 20, 30 years ago, almost 40 years ago now, I guess, just don't have the same character and love that the original ones had. But we'll see what we will see. Comments below. Next up, Elon Musk rebrands Twitter with a new X logo. Elon Musk has pushed through a Twitter rebrand with the new X logo that replaces the iconic blue bird logo that launched in 2010. Tweets will be replaced according to the Twitter owner, and posts will be called X's. The X logo is meant to be minimalist art deco and may end up changing again in the future. Musk is a big fan of X when it comes to branding, SpaceX, X.com, etc., and is the name of his planned everything app that would encompass got an itchy eye, sorry. Functions such as paying the bill for bills and ordering a taxi, inspired by the all-encompassing WeChat in China. So what do you guys think? I don't know, it's weird. It's weird that you buy something for that much money and then you I know you want to rebrand things and do things your own way, but you've bought Twitter. Everyone knows Twitter. If someone said to me, are you sending any X's? I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? What are you on about? Are you absolutely out your bonking mind? But, I don't know. I guess if you're rich and stupid, you can do what you want. Comment below. The original 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series will hit Nickelodeon. I hope in the UK they're called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, but we'll get into that later maybe. Nickelodeon has acquired the rights to the beloved 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. Oh, I keep saying it myself. It now owns all 193 episodes of the original animated Fred Wolf series, which ran from 1987 to 1996. Oh, it's not bad. Quite a long series then. In the series, Turtle brothers Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael and Michelangelo battle the Shredder, Krang and other villains and criminals in the streets of New York. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also slated to debut digitally later this month in the US, followed by Nickelodeon branded channels and digital platforms internationally. The news was revealed today during the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem panel at SDCC 2023. There, the TMNT co-creator Kevin Eastman said the style of the Mutant Mayhem reminds him of the underground style of the comics he and Peter Laird created. He said after the shown footage, he asked when we were getting a sequel. During the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Manhattan SDCC 2023 panel, Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon showed off over 20 minutes of new footage from the upcoming CG animation film. Below is a sneaking in clip from that, which I'm not going to show. So yeah, what do you guys think? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Should it be Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles everywhere else? Because we UK people are pussies, and we're not allowed to use the word ninja because it's too graphic. Also, if you're Michelangelo, 90% of all your scenes were cut because nunchucks in the UK were banned. So every time you had your nunchucks, it was taken out of the show. That's why in later seasons, he used a grappling hook to fight. Fun fact. So, I guess we'll go to the next bit of news, and again, very similar sort of news to the turtle sort of news. And that, my friends, is Microsoft creates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed pizza scented Xbox controllers. Announced on the Xbox Wire, the Ooze Green controllers come with a built-in scent diffuser shaped like a slice of pizza perched behind the gamepad. There are 4 different designs to accommodate the 4 different turtles, but only one flavour of pizza scent on offer. Hopefully it's pepperoni. Fans of the Teenage Ninja Turtles or Gross controllers can enter a competition to win a limited number of gamepads by following the Xbox Game Pass Twitter and retweeting the sweepstakes tweet by August 13th. Satisfy your hunger and kicking butt with the world's first ever pizza-scented controller, designed to deliver the smell of the Turtles' beloved meal to your game time. These exclusive Xbox wireless controllers come with a built-in scent diffuser, shaped like a slice of delicious New York za. The controller comes in 4 variations, each representing the signature colours, weapons and personality of a turtle brother: Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello and Michelangelo. Xbox loves to get weird with its controllers, with other notable creations including one made out of actual jade and a pair of fluffy ones celebrating Sonic the Hedgehog. Celebrating Earth Day in April, the company also announced an Xbox wireless controller made partly from reclaimed CDs, water jugs and other Xbox controller parts. So what do you guys think? I'm looking at these now. They look very similar to each other, apart from they've all got their name on and they've all got their individual picture on the right hand grip sort of thing. I guess they've got like different weapons on, but I don't know. I'd like to see how. I'd like to smell how they smell. If that's gross enough for you, I don't know. But we will go into the next bit of news, because I mean, how many comments can you leave about pizza scented controllers? But the next bit of news is Ryan Reynolds inexplicably rebooting Biker Mice from Mars. So I will just say, before reading this, I love the Biker Mice from Mars original TV show, and I loved the Super Nintendo Biker Mice from Mars game, this isometric racing game. It's really good. So Biker Mice from Mars is making a comeback thanks to Ryan Reynolds. A new reboot of the cult classic cartoon is on its way from Neckel, which will be co-produced by Fubo and Ryan Reynolds' own production company, Maximum Effort. Some people know that I am a motorcycle enthusiast, said Reynolds in an official announcement, so it was only natural for us to jump on board the Biker Mice from Mars. Maximum Effort and Fubo look forward to putting a new spin on this cult classic with our friends at, I was going to say Nacelle? I don't know. This new Biker Mice from Mars comes 27 years after the original series ended. The original 90s cartoon told the story of Throttle, Modo and Vinny, three biker mice who were the only survivors of a Martian war against a race of obese, foul-smelling invaders known as the Plutarchians. Oh God. After a crash landing on Chicago, the trio must defend Earth from the Plutarchian threat, as the horrifying aliens look to plunder the planet of its natural resources. It's currently unknown who will voice the original trio of biker mice. Yeah, I'm not going to go into much more detail. I loved the Biker Mice from Mars. I really loved the Biker Mice from Mars. I loved it so much. I was an idiot. I loved it. Music. Why did the 90s sort of like cartoons have great music? Late 80s, 90s. Amazing. Anyway, if you're a fan of Biker Mice from Mars, leave comments. We'll talk. We'll talk Biker Mice from Mars. That's how we will talk in the future. Next up, The Walking Dead Rick and Michonne spin-off gets a new title and first teaser. Today at San Diego Comic-Con, we got a new look at the upcoming The Walking Dead spin-off series focused on Rick and Michonne, which now has a new title, The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. The teaser shown today is narrated by Michonne, who's really been through it over the years and is seen in a sea of red, clearly plagued by the discovery that Rick Grimes, with whom she was in a serious relationship years before, is still alive. The two endeavour to find one another in a dangerous, ever-changing, apocalyptic world. We previously thought that the official title was The Walking Dead Rick and Michonne, but it looks like that's either been changed or that AMC was just making an official logo for a working title at the time. The series stars Andrew Lincoln and Danae Goer, I don't know. The woman from bloody... yeah, everyone knows who she is. Reprising their roles from The Walking Dead. It is expected to kick off sometime next year. Most notably, we're eager to find out what's happened to Rick, who seemed to die in The Walking Dead Season 9 but was revealed to be alive in the hands of the Civic Republic military in the final season. I knew he wasn't going to be dead. He didn't show his body, and I'm sure he showed him get picked up and put in a helicopter. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you excited for a new season, or has The Walking Dead just died? Has it really just died? And last bit of news that I have got is more Walking Dead goodness. And yeah, so The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon and Dead City renewed for second seasons. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon has been renewed for a second season before it's even premiered, along with The Walking Dead Dead City, as announced today at Comic-Con. The news came alongside multiple trailers and teasers shown at the panel of the Walking Dead Universe fan watch party, which saw a new official trailer for Daryl Dixon. Why does it say Daryl? The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon is set to kick off on September the 10th and stars Norman Reedus reprising his role as Daryl after he washes ashore in France and must try to figure out how to get home. That's different. Meanwhile, Dead City is gearing up for its Season 1 final on July 23rd and follows Maggie and Negan through a zombie-filled Manhattan. While the main show has concluded, the Walking Dead universe still staggers onwards, with Fear the Walking Dead airing its final season on October 22nd, and The Ones Who Live expected in 2024. Yeah. What do you guys think? Are you excited for more Walking Dead, or do you think it's just done with and people should just end it now? Let us know what you think in the comments. So that is what we've been doing. Well, that's not what we've been doing. That's what the news has been doing this week. We've just been talking about that. We'll have a quick 10-second break and we'll come back with the UK Top 40 chart. So back in a couple of seconds.
Hey, well, my name's Chris Wilkins. I'm responsible for producing the History of Ocean book, which came out at the end of last year. And I'm one of the organisers on our revival event, which is taking place on the 9th and 10th of August at Dunstall Park in Wolverhampton. And I listen to One Up Gaming podcast.
And we're back, still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 360 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Gonna go through this week's Top 40, UK Top 40 charts now. Again, before we go anywhere, subscribe to the YouTube channel, put Evercade on a comment on any of our videos for a chance to win this Interplay Collection 2 cartridge. We also have some t-shirts to give away, so just subscribe, put t-shirt on any comment and we'll give these away. We also have some Steam games and some Humble Bundle games to give away. Again, subscribe and just leave either Steam or t-shirt, a Humble Bundle as a comment, and we'll just give these away. We'll email them straight to you. So as I say, we're going to go straight into the UK Top 40 charts now. So we will get right into that now. So, number 40, Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy by Activision Blizzard. Last week it was at 34. Number 39, Resident Evil 4 by Capcom. Last week that was at 26. 38, Sonic Origins Plus by Sega. Last week it was 21. 37 is Minecraft Legends by Mojang. And last week that was at 38, so it's gone up. Number 36, The Lord of the Rings Gollum by Maximum Games. And last week that wasn't even in the top 40. So that's come back into it, so I guess there was a sale on. Number 35, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild by Nintendo, and that's at that was at 30 last week. 34 is Pokemon Scarlet by Nintendo, and that was at 29 last week. 33 is Just Dance 2023 edition by Ubisoft, and that was at number 36 last week. Number 32, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition by Bandai Namco Entertainment, and that was at 31. And at number 31 is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition by Bandai Namco Entertainment, and that wasn't in the charts. At number 30, Metroid Prime Remastered by Nintendo, and that was at 13. And we have number 29, The Callisto Protocol by Krafton, and that was not in the charts last week. Or not in the 40, I should say. Then we have number 28, Sonic Frontiers. Love that game, feels good. Sega did it, and that wasn't in the top 40 last week. Number 27, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury by Nintendo. I have to breathe after that, and that was at 27, so it stayed the same. 26 was Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga by Warner Bros. Interactive, and that's at 16. Number 25 was New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and that was by Nintendo, and that was at 22. 24 is WWE 2K23 by Take-Two, and that was at 15. 23 is Mario Party Superstars by Nintendo, and that was at 23. Still at 23. 22 is Super Mario Odyssey by Nintendo, and that's 25. I think a lot of these charts are skewed because a lot of these are physical sales data only a lot of the time. So when you think about it, there's not many Steam games that you can buy in the shops now. And a lot of the Xbox and PlayStation 5 sort of stuff, they're all downloadable games now. Yes, you get people get the collector's editions and stuff, but a lot of Switch games, I'd have a guess everyone goes out and buys the cartridge. Number 21 is Dead Island 2 by Deep Silver, and that was at 39. Number 20 is Lego Harry Potter Collection, and that's from the Warner Brothers Interactive, and that was not in the top 40. 19 is F1 23 by Electronic Arts, and that was at 12. 18, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach by Maximum Games, that wasn't in the top 40. 17, It Takes Two by Electronic Arts, and that was at 18 last week. 16 is Nintendo Switch Sports, and that's by Nintendo, and that was at 16 again, hasn't moved. Number 15, Animal Crossing New Horizons by Nintendo, and that's dropped down 1 because it was at 14. 14, Grand Theft Auto 5 by Take-Two, and that's dropped down 4 because that was at 10. 13, Diablo 4, and that's Activision Blizzard, and that was at 9. Pokemon Violet is at 12 by Nintendo, and that was 17th. Number 11, Final Fantasy 16 by Square Enix Europe, and that was at 4. Number 10, Elden Ring by Bandai Namco Entertainment, and that was at 19. Number 9 is Minecraft, and that's Nintendo. And number 11, you see, because if it was like other people, they'd have like, yeah, I don't know. Because I guess Nintendo's version of Minecraft is published by the Nintendo. Oh God, I'll just stop and start with the stuff. Number 8 was Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and that's by Electronic Arts, and that was at number 7 last week. Number 7 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 by Activision Blizzard, and that was at number 8. Number 6, Hogwarts Legacy, and that's Warner Brothers Interactive, and that was at 5. Number 5 is Battlefield 2042, and that's Electronic Arts, back into the charts. Number 4 was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe by Nintendo, and that was at number 3. Number 3 is God of War Ragnarok by Sony Computer Entertainment, and that was at 6. Number 2 is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom by Nintendo, and that was at number 2. And back at number 1 is FIFA 23 by Electronic Arts. So that is thank you so much to Games Press with the GFK Entertainment software charts, all formats. So thank you so much. And that, my friends, is what we do for the podcast. So please watch us again, watch the full show, watch the part shows. So visit our website, oneupgaming.co.uk. Got new reviews on there, new features, new news items on there. Go to our Patreon page, so patreon.com/OUG. Please subscribe to us, help us out. You can buy t-shirts and jumpers like this I've got on. It's a lovely soft sort of material. It's got embroidered like logo on there, our gaming as it should be, sort of like thing on there. I've also got some hashtag shiggles. So we've got some new things on there, so please check it out, either on our YouTube channel on the store page or on our home page itself and the website. It's got like an online store in there. Got just the basics on the online store. Got a lot of stuff to sell on our Etsy store, so please just search One Up Gaming, all one word, on Etsy to find us for the shop. As always, the Games Inspired Music's out now. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. I would say the audiobooks on tape.com, don't look for us, just go on there, try and buy stuff, try and give the guy a break, help him out. Hopefully he's feeling better. Please subscribe to us and follow us on Facebook. Just search One Up Gaming. A white logo, a white background with a black and red logo, I think it is. We're on YouTube, so just search One Up Gaming and subscribe to us. We've got 2,039 or something stupid for subscribers now. We're on Twitch, so it's twitch.tv/OUGofficial. If you want to tweet us, it's at OUGofficial. I guess it's if you want to X us. Weird. And if you want to email us anything, it's contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. And that, my friends, is episode 360 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Me, David, saying thank you so much. We'll be back next week. Goodbye.
Conte can't take my power. You can't take my power, take my power. We're too strong now, we'll devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour, and I won't cower, no, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my power, take my power. We're too strong now, we'll devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour, and I won't cower, No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my power. Show some respect is what you better do. I got this intellectually and I will do away with you. This will I have protected me has already informed me to not let your music infect me. Cause you can't take my power. Can't take my power, I'm stronger, hunger for knowledge. And you know I cannot let you hold me down, so I will take a stand. And I feel I'm the best there is around to make them understand that it's a revolution going down. By now you know the plan. And so I'm gaining fans, I'm hoping they will see that I have come to change the game. I will eventually. Won't hear me flowing off the brain. I deal in poetry. You'll know it's me before you see how witty I can really be. Can't take my power. I know you here in the industry. Not everybody selling dope. Most of us know the penalty. So I began to create hope. I'll distribute it musically. And now they all confused to see there's nothing they can do to me. You can't take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. Take my. You can't take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. Take my power. Will too strong. I will devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower. And I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my. You can't take my power. Show some respect is what you better do. I got this intellectually and I will do away with you. This will I have protected me has already informed me to not let your music infect me. Cause you can't take my power. Take my power, demon, with God and never leaving. Cause I'm believing if I battle you it won't be even. I might just be the reason they bringing out a legion. Now they've surrounded me, it's ready for whatever season. I left some saying how he disappeared in front of me. The rest of them were laying, only playing games of hide and seek. And lyrically I'm spraying haterade cause they keep bugging me. Keep running, hiding, ducking out. Cause musically I'm bugging now. Can't take my power, will too strong, I will devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower. And I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. Can't take my power. Take my power. You can't take my power. Take my. You can't take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. The power is yours. Don't ever let nobody take your power. I'm gonna give it to you, you keep it. You keep it in your hands, you hold on to it. Don't ever let nobody else take your power. And trust me, they gon' try to take it. But you know what you do? You look them in the eye, you say, you can't take my power. Yeah, that's gonna be the anthem right there. You can't take my power. Ain't gonna never be like you, homie. I'm gonna be me, individual, that's right. Get it. Can't take my, you can't take my power. Can't take my power. Can't take my, you can't take my power. Can't take it, you can't take it. Made a promise, I won't break it. The best is here, I won't fake it. And I'm not being complacent, cause I speak true innovation. I'm working for emulation. I will succeed while they waiting. Can't take my power, we're hating. Yeah, can't take my power, man. Can't take my power, man. I feel it's time to take a stand. Yeah, I'll make them understand. I'll make them understand that you can't take my power. You know, I'm hoping all will see. I'm hoping all will see the power I have lyrically. And I will give it all to you. I'll distribute it musically. Just ain't it two more coming, so give all